Jason, get over here.
Welcome back
now.
to Great Day. Of course, Parkin's trying to hide. He's like a little kid, doesn't want to eat his vegetables. But it is time to visit with our good friend Sherry Clark.
Yay.
And we saw the topic today, which is the reason Jason's hiding, because the topic, there he is, sitting on the comfy chair. Beets.
Pouting.
Grumpy,
Look at Rachel
weather
behind
guy.
him, shaking her head, saying, Jason.
Now, we're
eat your
talking beets today, and you're saying, well, how interesting can a beet be? Well, what if I said aphrodisiac? Ooh. Does that kind of pique your interest? Apparently, that's what the Romans used.
All right, I'm coming back.
Aphrodisiac in the form of beets. Also, they say beets contain the same element, ready for this, as chocolate.
Meaning?
Like joy-giving, like kind of a mood
Sense
lifter.
of well-being, yeah. Mm-hmm. And also, something kind of cool for an experiment. If you eat enough of them, you go to the bathroom. Remember what we talked about, the Burger King Whopper with the colored bun and what happens? Well, it changes the color too.
It does indeed. And here's, maybe if nothing else, it's a good do-over if you drink too much. It's really good for your liver.
I don't know.
Really? Oh, I didn't hear that part. Okay,
So
good.
why do beets have such a bad name for some people?
Well, because for some people they have an earthy and rather strong taste. And so what I wanted to talk about today was that beets do have a strong taste. And it's what you put with them that makes things a little bit more palatable, really. So before you write them off, and also remember there's a lot of different varietals, just like there's all different kinds of apples, all different kinds of nuts, all different kinds of, there's all different kinds of beets too. So if you try one and it's a little too earthy or you don't like it, try another kind. They also change flavors based on how old they are.
Really?
So the younger ones, like I brought you a little bunch of the younger, tender ones, these ones are not only a little more mild in taste, but they're a little bit more delicate, so you can eat these raw more easily than you can the bigger ones.
Now, what are these related to? Are beets related to like radishes? Or?
They're a root vegetable, just like last week we talked about carrots, and so they grow. This part is underground for people who might not know that. This part is above ground, and they are delicious. They're tuber, or are they part of the tuber family? I may be mistaken on that, but we'll have to look that one.
Are these the things you see if you go to a buffet? They're red discs in a sauce. Like are these?
Those are oftentimes pickled beets. Yep, and those are really good.
Yeah.
Don't write them off, especially if it's on a buffet. You've already paid for it. Get it, put it on a separate plate, and try it. You may be surprised, and I'm going to surprise you.
Okay.
Before I let you taste, though, I'm going to tell you just really quickly. Last week we talked about carrots.
Yeah.
Similar rules apply in terms of storage. So when you buy beets, if they have the greenery on them, it means they're fresher. There's such a thing as storage beets, just like there are storage carrots. Most carrots you'll find don't have the greenery. Most beets you find don't have the greenery.
Right.
When you buy these and you want to store them, you'll cut off the top and leave about an inch and store the two pieces separately. The greens are edible. They're edible raw. Most people will saute them.
Really?
They're very nice. Yep. I don't saute the stems, and I don't cook, as we know, a ton, but I will juice them. So it's,
there you go. For those
You
people
can still
into
get
juicing,
nutrients out of the
yep, so don't waste it. So speaking of juice, why don't we give that the juice a little taste? It's not straight beet juice, Jason. And and maybe in my purse I've got a little airline bottle. If you really hate it, we can doctor it up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Is this
There you go.
Is this going to turn our mouth?
No, but you know what? That's a beautiful point, Jackie. In a pinch, this is crazy, but in a pinch, and I didn't do it today, beets can act as lipstick for us.
Oh,
yeah,
no way.
Because and my hands were
We
red.
have a knife over there. I want to cut the end of this beet off. I'm serious. Do you have a knife?
Yeah, I do. I do, actually. I've got a
that's very
sharp knife
tasty.
over in the kitchen.
I've drank quite a few juices where beets were added, but it was never the main.
This is about a 50-50 mixture of beet and pineapple juice, and that's
pineapple.
all.
That's what the good tartness is.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yep. So it gives it a little bit of a change up in flavor. Now, see, you're chugging it, so I think you're liking
good.
it.
You know what this tastes like? You ever see those mixers they have at the fair when the guy makes the sample drink?
Yeah.
That's what this tastes like.
It does, and
The Vitamixer or whatever?
Oh, the Vitamix.
because part of that is because it's thick. The pineapple makes it thick, and there's quite a bit of viscosity also in beet juice. You could sprinkle a little cinnamon on there and give it a whole nother flavor. Most people think about beets in terms of salads, so we are going to eat some raw beets here in the bowl.
In the bowl.
I put some dressing on that. All that is shredded beet, carrot, and apple. And remember, we're looking for things that combine nicely with beets so that we'll enjoy the flavor more. Beets and apples are great together.
And can I say, this is a beautiful
Isn't it gorgeous?
salad. Like if this was on a table or a plate, absolutely
It
beautiful.
would look
really good,
really
Sherry.
nice.
Beautiful.
And it's all, I used 2 kinds of beets in there. I used red,
wow.
and I also used golden beets.
You know what this would be good on?
There's no citrus in here?
This would be really good on a pulled
Lime.
pork sandwich.
So I made it.
would be
Yes,
good on a
it
pulled
probably
pork.
would
Seriously,
be.
yeah.
I wouldn't eat that personally, but you can add that if you do. Then you're adding a little bit of health to your pulled pork sandwich. The dressing has lime juice, olive
good.
oil. It's really enhances it. I think it really brings
great.
all those flavors
Absolutely
together.
beautiful and very tasty.
See, it's beets.
I should have
and you're eating
trusted you.
them. So you know I don't cook.
I feel bad.
And I really prefer to eat things raw.
Right.
However, roasted beets are awesome. And my oven has been out of commission for several years, so I don't want to.
So now we know the real reason.
Yeah,
sure you
she's
do.
just
But
lazy.
it's out of commission because I store Tupperware in it, to be truthful. And I don't want to haul all the Tupperware out and roast beets. So I found a solution I want to share with the world.
Oh.
I'm so excited about this.
Okay.
This is available. I bought this at Costco. I'm sure you can find them other places, but Costco is inexpensive. This is organic roasted beets.
No way.
It comes in a package already made. These are individual servings. Look at this.
So all the hard work is done
The
for you.
work is done. I am
And they
in
are
love,
soft.
and they're soft, and they're fabulous, and you're going to try some.
Why roasted beets? Why is that such an amazing thing?
Well, it brings out the sweetness, and when you
Okay.
taste them, they'll taste. You've tried the raw beets. Now
Yeah.
you're going to try the roasted. Is what's on this salad plate. And here's a dressing to put on that. And I
Oh,
thought I
really?
would let you add your own.
What's
it's a
it?
different dressing. This one's got a little bit of onion. It's a little bit more savory. There's lime juice in that one also because lime and beets go beautifully together. You're taking all
do you
the
want
dressing.
some lettuce with your?
Oh, I didn't. I thought you all had them. I'm sorry. I thought you all had a little container.
Can't take
We're
him
family
anywhere.
style here today. so,
little
and so,
dressing on it.
Jason, you're having a dry salad. So,
Oh, no,
it's so what it does is it takes away the work and it also gives it a different flavor. You're really gonna like this.
All
So
right.
remember, I like flavors that combine. Oranges go great with beets too. So do hazelnuts.
That is really good.
This is good.
Spinach.
Yeah,
And
it
that's
melts
what's
in
in
your
Is it
mouth.
a dressing or is
really
it the
melts
beets?
in
I
your
can't
mouth.
tell.
They're fabulous, and they're
dressing is
and the
awesome.
nice thing is because they're individually
Gosh.
made and they're vacuum packed, they last a long time. So beets last a long time anyway. The root vegetables have a long storage life, and you guys are all entranced. I'm so excited.
Remind me of the dressing because that is fantastic.
It's got onion, lemon juice. It's got some olive oil, and anybody that wants it can just drop me an email, and I will be happy to share it.
This is good, but that dressing is really good.
Yeah, here, you want some more? You just dump it off my plate. 'Cause I didn't
No,
mean to
you're
hog
good.
it
We
all.
got plenty. We got
Okay.
plenty.
It's all good.
There's some left.
I was just making fun of you because I love friends that sometimes you just dip your fork in it. There's other friends that are like,
No, I loaded it up. It's dressing. You
Yeah.
gotta put it on there. All right, so we want some ideas here and get some other instruction of how to do this. What's the
you're
easiest
being
way?
healthy.
Just visit my website, which is fork-road.com, or drop me an email at info@fork-road.com. And I love to share. I love to communicate with the viewers and
She's amazing.
people at home. I just really love to have a dialogue. And because people will tell me, hey, the next time try this. I like this. And it's awesome. I love that. So please be in touch.
All right. So again, see, Jason, it was Beets. You were afraid. Are you afraid anymore?
And you're
No,
still
that's really
eating
good.
them.
are you feeling randy?
I'm staying over here. Just to be on the safe side.
I'm out of here, folks.
And Jerry's leaving.